Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my July favorite. I cannot believe that July is over. My daughter turned 3 on August 1st, which, like, I don't know, you guys, as being a parent, I feel like birthdays for your children are tough because they're growing up so fast. Let me know if you're a parent and if you feel the same way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super sad to see summer coming to an end, but I do love fall with my heart and soul. It just like feeds my soul, feeds my energy. I love the fall time. Pumpkin spice everything. I was just in Bath and Body Works and they already have their fall candles launched, which was like we're not quite there. We're not ready for that. Like, it just doesn't feel right to burn leaves, the candle leaves, in August, but regardless, I am excited for the fall time to come. Let me know what your favorite season is in the comment box below. But if you guys are interested in seeing the products that I was loving last month, then let's get started. All right, you guys, I didn't wear a ton of makeup towards the end of July just because I was working really early hours and I, wasn't willing to give up that extra 10 minutes of sleep for a little foundation, bronzer, blush, So I do have a couple skincare items and a couple makeup items, but this isn't going to be a long video. Or maybe it will be, depending on how chatty I am. Let's jump into skincare first. This is a product that I think I got, I think I got this actually beginning of July. I used this to replace a different cleanser when I finished it. This is the Kale Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser from Youth to the People. Youth to the People is actually one of the skincare brands that I was interested in trying this year. I have a video about it as well as a follow-up video where I had not yet tried anything from them, but July was the month and I am obsessed with this cleanser, you guys. I've already used so much of this. I've been using this day and night. I still use my Korres Greek Foaming Cleanser most of the time at night, but if my skin is feeling a little bit sensitive or like a little bit dry, I will use this instead just because it's so gentle and it's just amazing. It's such a gentle, nice cleanser. I'm trying to think of like other words I could use to describe it, but gentle is the best word to describe this. It does a really nice job of removing your makeup, whether or not you're using it to take makeup off or just to cleanse your skin in the morning. I really like it. It's such a refreshing cleanser in the morning. It does have like a little bit of like a greeny smell, like almost like celery-like, which I don't love the smell of celery. It's not too potent or overpowering, but you can definitely smell it. But if you guys have not tried this, this is an amazing cleanser and one that I definitely plan on repurchasing when I go through this. Next up, I have this duo from Korres. I think when you buy this, they come together. It's the Wild Rose Vitamin C Petal Peel. It's 2 steps. So the first is this activating peel gel, which you put on and then you let sit for 30 seconds, and then you go in and put this on top of it. This is step 2. This is the brightening and resurfacing peel mask. Well, I don't know. It's almost like a gel lotion. It's a gel. It's a lotion. I don't know. You put this on second, you let your skin sit for like 10 to 15 minutes and it gently exfoliates your skin. It definitely tingles a little bit, but it's not too bad. I only use this once a week just because I don't want to totally strip my skin, and my skin can get a little bit irritated and sensitive. But I find that using it one time a week is amazing. I feel like this has done amazing things for my skin as far as like just feeling more smooth overall, and I just really have been enjoying this. I've been using this now for about 2.5 months. I wanted to make sure like I really felt like this was making a difference, and I definitely do. I do plan to repurchase this when I end up going through this. It's a phenomenal product. The last skincare item I have to talk about is my favorite sheet mask of all time. It is the Egg Cream Mask, the hydration one from Too Cool for School. This doesn't smell like eggs. I thought that it might before I used it for the first time, but this is incredible. This is a hydrating and brightening sheet mask. I continue to purchase these in the 5-packs all the time. I probably go through 3 to 4 of these a month at least. I try and like savor them, but then I can just buy more. So I really should. I definitely use at least one of these a week. I am obsessed. The sheet mask, like, I'm really picky about the actual like mask material. This is incredible. It fits your face well. It like stays on your face. You could like vacuum or like work out if you wanted to, or you could just like sit down and watch, Real Housewives like I usually do while you wear this. It's such a good sheet mask. I'm obsessed. You have to try this if you haven't. Guys, moving on to makeup. This is like kind of a skincare, kind of a makeup item. This is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, and I have mine in the shade Sun Glow, which looks like this, which obviously is like a dark bronzy shade. And I actually use this as like kind of like what that Nude Drunk Elephant serum does, where it like just like gives you like a bronzed look. I've been using this every single day, even when I'm not wearing makeup. I wake up, you know, just in time to like get a little of this on my skin before I go to work, and I just find that it gives like a nice bronzed look to the face. I don't know that it necessarily evens out my skin tone too much, and it definitely doesn't last all day, but I have really enjoyed this when I've been running out the door and haven't had time to use foundation. It smells like an orange creamsicle, so it smells super nice. And they have 3 different shades of this. I have also owned this in like the lightest shade. I think it's like Nude Glow or something. Really like this. I will probably purchase at least some shade or some variation of this every single summer, just because it like smells and reminds me of summertime. I really do like it. It is expensive, but this is like the one product from Glam Glow that like I've tried and think is worth it. Primers to talk about. This one I know I mentioned in favorites in the past, but this is such a good primer, you guys. Maybe my favorite primer of all time. It is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. I'm almost out of mine, and I'm definitely going to purchase another one when I finish this. It is like relatively less expensive than some of the higher end primers. I think it's $28 and you get 1.7 fluid ounces. I think that's more. I feel like a normal primer is 1 fluid ounce. Anyway, it's super hydrating. It smells like coconuts, and it gives you like a nice little bit of like luminosity or glow to your skin without being too much. So if you guys haven't tried this, oh, so good. I also have been enjoying the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, another moisturizing primer. I do get dry skin. It's more probably normal in the summertime, but I just love moisturizing and hydrating products on my face. I just love the way it feels, and I've really also been enjoying this guy. Blushes to talk about. The first is this Ciate London. I forget what they call this. But this is the packaging. It looks like this is in the shade Summer Love. This is the only one I have in this, but I've swatched all of the blushes and I love all the shades. It was so tough for me to pick out a shade of this, but I've really been enjoying this. It gives like a nice glowy sun-kissed look to the skin. This is just like a really beautiful pinky coral shade. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with my lights as usual, but really a beautiful blush, perfect for the summertime. Probably one I'll have to retire for a while in the winter months, because it's definitely obviously a summer shade. But I've really loved this the past month. Then I've also really been enjoying my Becca Wild Honey Mineral Blush. This is such a phenomenal blush. It's kind of like a bronzy blush, which I've actually really enjoyed this summer. I feel like it just gives, I don't know if you'll be able to see it again. I just feel like it gives a really sort of natural look to the skin, like when I'm looking for like a no makeup look but want to toss like a little blush on there to like blend in with my bronzer. Since this looks almost like a bronzer, like I just like the way that it looks. So really been enjoying this. I love the Becca blush formula. It's just super pigmented, so you have to be careful and go in light-handed. So that's where it gets like a little bit tricky. Like when I was first starting out in makeup, or like first learning how to do makeup, I'm still learning, I still don't know how to do my makeup, but I used to not be able to really use these because I didn't understand how to be light-handed and how to like blend it out to look like you weren't a clown, if that makes sense. But anyway, great blush formula, love. I have re-fallen in love with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter in, I think this is Precious Petals, is that what it is? Where is the name? Precious Petals. Yes, love this blush. It's a nice golden glow. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. Absolutely love it. I think it's $4 or $5.99. I think it's worth every single penny. I have like 3 or 4 of these, but this is the shade that I've been loving right now. I think it's perfect for the summertime. I also really like, I think Blossom Glow is another one, but yeah, just a really beautiful highlight. Oh, I don't know if you'll even be able to see it swatch, but I freaking love this highlight. I've recently been testing out this e.l.f. duo in St. Lucia, and I think the blush on this kind of sucks. It's like way too light, and I'm pretty fair complected, and like this is even too light for me. Like I just, like it's, you won't be able to see the swatch. It swatches like it's gonna have color, but like I just feel like you really have to build this one up. So like if you like to build your blush up, maybe maybe then. But I have actually really been enjoying the bronzy shade as a contour. It's very cool toned. And I've definitely gone too heavy-handed with this. I have to be careful with this one and like how I blend it out, because I definitely have really chiseled a dark contour while using this, but when I go in with the right amount of pressure and the right amount of product, it gives a really beautiful chiseled contoured look. So I have really been enjoying this. I've used this a lot this past month, and I definitely recommend. I think it's like $3 or $4. I can't remember. I was deciding between this and one other one. I might try and get the other one to see if the bronzy shade is a little bit lighter, because I feel like that'd probably be better for my skin tone. But still really been enjoying this. Absolutely loving the ColourPop Shayla Perception palette. This is what she looks like. I'm sure you've seen it. I actually have it on my eyes today. I'm sure my eye makeup looks crazy because I never blend enough, and then I go to edit and I'm like, oh my god, girl, can you even post this? Anyway, this is a really great palette. My only complaint about this is that it only has 4 matte shades, which are these 3 right here as well as this one. So I feel like every single time I start a look with this palette, if I'm only using this palette, I kind of start with the same like transition and like outer corner and stuff, and then it's basically just topping it with a different shimmer. So sometimes I like to use this in conjunction with other palettes just because I want to like change the look up a little bit. So that's my only complaint about this, but it's $23. I love that you get a huge mirror in this, and I think it's a really great palette. So if you're making a ColourPop purchase, I would definitely consider adding this to the cart. Final product that I have to talk about, yes, it's true, you guys, the Morphe setting spray is amazing. The mister on it, God, it's so nice. It's so refreshing, and it's really nice that it has the continuous spray and it doesn't just like squirt out at you and like ruin your makeup. It's amazing I've used this like when I've gone in with way too much powder and just like really misted, and then like waited for like a minute or two and then misted again, and it's really done a nice job of like setting my powders in to make me look less cakey. So I really like this. I think it's like $15 and you get 2.8 fluid ounces. I'm almost out of like all of my setting sprays. Like this is all I'll have left. So I think I'm just gonna like be purchasing this from now on. I definitely want to try the I definitely want to try the Ofra setting spray. You'll have to let me know, you guys, if you've tried that and if you think it is worth it. But yeah, I'm almost out of my Urban Decay All-Nighter. I'll probably repurchase that just because I feel like I always have to have that, but I don't have a ton of setting sprays. But anyway, like this one is really good. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. After that, you guys, that is going to conclude all of my favorites from the month of July. Let me know in the comment box below what products you've been loving this past month, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!